What's going on, y'all? It's Elijah Locks. Today we got another prize picks video for you guys. In today's video, we got 3 NBA player props I love on the board for this Friday, May 30th NBA slate. It's pretty solid one. We don't got any NBA at the moment because the OKC Thunder did end up sweeping, or not sweeping, beating them 4-1, beating the Timberwolves 4-1 in the Western Conference Finals, and then we only got the Eastern Conference Finals right now still going with the Knicks winning that one. And speaking of that game, we did cash out on yesterday's video, so hopefully you guys tailed yesterday. We went 2 out of 2. Our last 3 videos, we've only had 1 miss on all of our videos, and we just been on a nice little 6-1 streak going. So hopefully you guys have been telling down below in the comments. Let me know if you guys have, and yeah, I really just like seeing whenever the picks help you guys actually hit and win some money together, which we're all trying to do here. So again, it would really help me out if you guys just drop that like and subscribe down below if you guys haven't already. It really takes 1 second. I do not charge for picks at all. Just do this for like the love of the game and just try and help everyone out and all that good stuff. So again, the best way to repay me is dropping that like right quick down below. But with that being said, yesterday's cash out was pretty solid. We gave you guys that TJ McConnell play, 11 points and assists. I think he ended up with like 12 or something. So again, that one cashed out nice for us. And then Karl-Anthony Towns, he hit that in like the first half alone. We did that goblin points line. So yeah, those nice cash out in yesterday's video. Hopefully we keep this run going with the WNBA props. And yeah, with that being said, we're gonna go and hop right into them. Our player of the day in today's video, as you guys can see, we got a decent amount of games. We're only be looking at 1 game though. I feel like this one's probably the best one of the day. Has the highest total points scored, or one of the highest total points scored of the night. New York Liberty versus Washington Mystics. Last season, these teams had pretty good matchups. So again, the spread is within -10. So again, kind of like the value right there, and then the over and unders minus 164.5. So again, should be a pretty positive day in WNBA basketball for them to hit the overs and just a good amount of offense to be developed. So enough talking about that. Our player of the day in today's video is going to be Sabrina Ionescu over her rebounds line at 4. I feel like this line's pretty low in my opinion. If we look at her last 10 games alone, obviously it's a new season, but she's covered this line 80% of the time. I'm not sure why it's only at 4, but again, I feel like this one should be an absolute freebie. Even this season alone, she's gone 4 to 5, only missed in 1 game, and it was a blowout game against the Chicago Sky. Only played 20 minutes right here. This game should definitely be a lot closer. Whenever we see her in close matchups, so she'll definitely be seeing 35 plus minutes. There's only 40 minutes in a whole WNBA game, if you guys didn't know. So again, that's damn near the whole game, only sitting 3 and 4 minutes. Again, whenever it's competitive, which I believe this Washington Mystics team should be able to keep it. They've been looking pretty solid all season. They're the number 2 defense in rebounds allowed. But if we look at them against opposing guards, they're ranked 9th. There's only 13 teams in the whole WNBA. So again, with them being that low and giving around 13 a game to opposing guards, with Sabrina just seeing that much volume on the court and just being on there that much, again, I feel like 5 rebounds should definitely be a little easy line for her. If we look at last season, she had 4 head-to-heads against this team. She ended up covering 75% of the time. The only time that she didn't cover, I'm not even sure what happened in this game. She probably just didn't see those opportunities. But outside of that, Sabrina, she's a vet, or I would consider her more of a vet. Been in the league for a decent amount of time. She's exceeded her line, this 4.5 rebounds line, in 10 of her last 11 games on the road, averaging 5.4. So if we go to this little insight right here, this line is all at 4.5. This is even the 4 even line, which we have her at. So again, even more value right there on the road. She's just been killer doing her thing, and even when she plays a low of 24 minutes a game, she still exceeds this line, and now she has bottom 3 defense in the whole WNBA against her spot specifically. Again, I feel like she should definitely be able to grab those rebounds for us, and it's a pretty low line in my opinion, at least even get to the 4 flat line that we have it at. So be rocking with this one as our player of the day. So again, if you guys are new to the channel, we give you guys a player of the day in every single video. I believe our last like 6 player of the days, we've only had 1 miss. So again, those ones have definitely been hot, and hopefully you guys been telling it was that blowout game with Anthony Edwards. But other than that, whenever the games are close, we've pretty much been a nice little lock on there. So again, if you guys been taking those, hopefully those ones have been benefiting you guys as well. So let me know down below in the comments. Another one right here, play of the day for this Friday slate, Sabrina over that 4 rebounds. That's going to be the play of the day. Second player, We're going to be looking at her teammate Natasha Cloud over her 11.5 points. This team, they're ranked overall 5th in points allowed, around 78 a game. If we look at them against opposing guards, they're ranked 7th in points allowed, around 43.7 a game. So again, a girl like Natasha Cloud, she definitely sees a lot of volume on this team. Again, whenever it's not blowouts, if we look at her last 10 games, a lot of these games have been one lopsided teams because this team, New York Liberty, they're a pretty stacked team, one of the best teams in the whole WNBA. But again, like similar to Sabrina, whenever it's a close game, we'll definitely be seeing 30 plus minutes guaranteed from her. And she takes a good amount of shot attempts. If we look at her so far in the season alone, even whenever the games are kind of blowouts or she doesn't see as many minutes, she'll definitely be putting at least like 9 shots a game. And her line only needs 12 points to cover. Now, these last 2 games, this was just a bad matchup. This is the new team in the league, Golden. I'm not sure if it's Golden State, but the Valkyries. They got blown out. This game was closer, but again, this was just this team that was pretty solid defensively against the opposing guard. So she took 9 and 8 shot attempts, but only made 2 in these matchups, 22 and 25 shooting on that day. If we look at her last season, she typically shot around an average of 40 plus a game. So again, pretty solid. But these 2 games, it was just a tough defensive matchup. If we look at the first 3 games, though, 17 shots taken, 47%, 10 shots taken, 60%, 9 shots taken, 67%. And then now we got this Washington Mystics team who's not that good defensively. Again, they're middle of the barrel, and they give up a pretty good field goal percentage to opposing guards, which she does play. So again, I'm expecting a good game for her to bounce back after these 2 ones. Again, it was just the same team, tough matchup in general. But outside of that, Indiana Fever, Chicago Sky, Las Vegas Aces, they're all pretty solid teams, and similar to Washington Mystics defensively. Again, I feel like she should have another great game and bounce back. And Natasha Cloud has actually exceeded 11.5 points in 6 straight games on the road, averaging 19. Again, that is 8 over her actual line that she is averaging even this season alone. She definitely covered every single line at home so far. So again, in Chicago, at Indiana, so far just this season alone, she covered easily 18-16, and then dating back all the way to last season with damn near identical minutes, she covered this line every single time easily. So her minutes on the road have actually been solid as well, actually way more up compared to what she's been seeing at home this season alone. And her head-to-head resume against this team, last season she saw them 3 matchups and covered every single game, 14, 12, and 13, and her shot attempts have actually been up 10. Her peak shot attempts were at 10 so far this season. That's basically the low that she's seen it at. So again, the ceiling on this play is just super high. I was debating on putting this one as my play of the day, but again, I feel like that Sabrina play is just should be an absolute freebie. So this is another good play though. Her teammate Natasha Cloud, that's gonna be our second player on today's video, over 11 points. And then with the last and final player on the other side of the ball to complete the 3-man same game parlay, we're going to be looking at Britney Seeks, I don't even know how to say her last name, but Britney over her points line against the New York Liberty on the other side of the ball. I feel like this one's a pretty solid matchup for her. Last season, obviously, if we look at her last 20 games, she didn't really see nearly as much usage or minutes compared to what she's been seeing now. These are the last 5 games, which are this new season, 2025 season. And as you guys can see, she's seen a huge increase in her workload. Her minutes has just been crazy. So again, she's definitely being incorporated a lot more, and she's actually been producing a lot of offense. So far this season, she's been averaging 34 minutes a game, only sitting on the bench 6 minutes a game on average, which is pretty good. Again, there's only 40 minutes in the whole WNBA games. Her shot attempts have been very consistent, 20, 13, 19, 13, and 17. She's only seen a low of 13 shot attempts, and she only needs 19 points. Again, I feel like the values are going to be there, but on a good day, she'll typically be shooting 17 plus a game. And then against New York Liberty, they're a pretty solid defensive team against and everyone in general. They're ranked number 2 in points allowed, around 76 a game. But the spot that they're definitely most vulnerable to is that guard position, which Britney does end up playing. They're ranked 6th, middle of the barrel in the whole WNBA, giving out 40 a game. So again, if they're getting up 40 to that spot, I believe Britney should definitely be able to acquire 20 of those for this team. Again, her last couple games, she's even dropped a 30 piece. So again, she just knows how to get the free throw line as well. Her free throws have been crazy, 12, 13, 14, 8, and 10. Low-key a free throw merchant, but On top of that, her shot attempts have just been crazy as well. So if she's seen that many free throws and shot attempts, again, I feel like the value of her getting 20 against a mid-team defensively in the paint, or not in the paint, against opposing guards, I believe it should be another good matchup right there. And last season, we can't really determine anything right here because she didn't see nearly as much minutes or work, 29 minutes and then 19 minutes right there compared to what she's been seeing now. Again, just a huge upload in minutes compared to last season. So like this line for her, I feel like it's pretty low, and I believe she should have another good game as long as it's close and competitive. I believe all three of these players should have a great chance of hitting, so hopefully it is a good game. And I believe all these ones should have a nice little edge on this. So these are my three players I'm rocking with for this Friday, May 30th, WNBA slate. Again, play of the day: Sabrina, 4 rebounds. Second player, Natasha Cloud, over 11.5 points. And then last and final player, Britney, over her 18.5 points. So I like these three props. You guys mix and match these however you guys want to. I'm be rocking this 3-man personally. I believe these ones have a good chance of hitting. I told you guys my favorite one. So again, use whichever information and breakdowns I give you guys on this video that you guys believe is best for your own benefit. And yeah, that's pretty much all I got for you guys. Again, cashed out yesterday's video, been on a nice little run. Only missed one pick out of the last 6 in the last 3 videos. So again, hopefully these ones have been helping you guys out. But that being said, that is all I got for you guys on today's video. Again, please drop that like and subscribe if you guys haven't already. It would really help me out. It just goes a long way on the channel. And yeah, let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and let's see you today.